get too distracted if I go in charity shops. End up buying all kinds of stuff that I never really needed. I wonder if they've got any old cuckoo clocks though. I'm always on the lookout for old second-hand Black Forest cuckoo clocks. There you go, another of my little quirks revealed. Another little cafe there on Springvale Road. Traditional Portuguese cafe and patisserie. Oh, the Punchbowl, that's the name of this pub. Yeah. I think it changed its name briefly a few years back when it became some kind of pizza restaurant. Now it's back as the Punchbowl pub. Interesting building. It's a very prominent looking building, that. Interesting. Zara's Indian restaurant. You have to have Indian restaurants. Just passing the junction with Toyne Street. Another little cafe. Dana. Street life, cafe life. Oh, more fish and chips. Obviously closed on a Sunday. The Admiral. Oh, yeah, the Admiral. I think that was here back in the 80s. Same name. Turkish bar and grill. Oh, Crookes. Turkish bar. Past a co-op. And then past what used to be Crookes Cinema. That would have been the auditorium, that part. By Newent Lane. Who's wearing it? Little bit of street art. Street art is, of course, usually only temporary. That could be gone soon. Have to capture it while it's there. Rajaz Pizza and Grill, and then Urban Pitta. That was all the rage. Except there's hardly anybody in it today, so maybe it's not the rage anymore. It was a few weeks ago. Walking back down Crookes now towards Brum Hill, opposite the Ball. Sackville Road, S10, next to the Indian Chef. Don't remember that one from the 80s. Unless it had a different name. Oh, Sun Yi. I remember that Chinese. I think that's one of the ones that have been there a very long time. And this is another Sun Yi. Was there one in Walkley called Sun? No, that was called Sun Kong. Crookes Barbers. Not today, thank you. Fine chocolate bakes. Oh, chocolate. Gotta resist. crust at Crookes. Ooh. More street art. It's colourful, but I can't say anything else about it. Look at that old original front door. That's a bit of history. History. Everywhere. Everywhere we go there's history. You just have to look. Opposite near St Thomas. Continuing to descend towards Broomhill. I don't know how long this walk has been. Has it been about 20 minutes? I thought Crookes was actually longer, but maybe I'm just a fast walker. Shabis. Bakehouse. We're at the top of School Road and Pickmere Road, S10. Early bar. Is that another micropub? Yes, I think it might be. It's not an early bar because it's closed. Opens at 3 o'clock. Castlegate. It's right next to the Noah's Ark. Noah's Ark pub. I used to like it in there. I used to go to quizzes in there back in the 80s. When I was walking around Walkley, I was taken right back into time, and I wanted to go back and live through all those years again. And walking around Crookes, which I wasn't nearly as familiar with as Walkley, but I still remember it. It's alright round here. Not a bad place to live at all, except terrible for parking, like Walkley. Junction of Combe Road. More of those, I would say, the 1970s flats there, late 60s, probably early 70s. Don't know what was there before. Maybe back-to-back terraces. Did I get that street art over there? A few flowers on a wall. Crookes isn't that well endowed with lots of street art. Now, some people would say that was a very good thing, but I do like colour if it's done well. I don't like all this graffiti and tagging and all that. I hate that. That's just a total mess. But proper street art gets a thumbs up from me. So I think we're right at the end of the shops at this end of Crookes. Then this road, this Crookes Road, it just runs back down to Broomhill. But anyway, hope you enjoyed that walk around. I've got Broomhill still to do. Near here also Crosspool, going to do Crosspool. Fulwood, Nethergreen, etc. Lodgemore, well, Lodgemore is just about 5 shops and that's it, but anyway, Yellow Rabbit on Sunday the 31st of May at Crookes. Good morning, Yellow Rabbit, 4th of June 2026, downtown Sheffield. I said I wanted to come down here and check what's going on down at the market site every week. So this is my weekly check. Just checking to see what's different. Although I might not actually notice. It's a bit cloudy, a little bit breezy. In fact, it could be torrential rain at any minute, but I've taken a chance. Not been out filming for about 5-6 days. So lots of activity down here at the old market site. But it's hard to see what was different from last week. Tractors and diggers at work. We'll carry on, we'll walk all the way around it. After that, I'm going to walk down Flat Street because it's just been in the news that the old Mecca bingo hall is closing down, and that used to be the old Odeon cinema. I want to actually see if I can get inside there. Let's carry on walking round. I don't know if I'll be able to get inside, it's closing this week. So that would be the last opportunity because nobody knows what's going to happen to the building. It needs a lot of work doing on it apparently, and the bingo company can't afford it, and apparently bingo down there isn't nearly as popular as it used to be. But anyway, we'll work our way over there in a bit. They might not let me in, but I can try. I don't even know what time the place opens. It might not open to the afternoon, but we'll take a look. Oh, it's windy down here. We had a heat wave last week, and now it's like autumn again. But I think some more heat waves are on the way next month, anyway. They're still doing some work down in the river, but hard to see exactly what. If I had a drone, which I don't, I could just fly it over the site, but I wonder if I should get one actually. Drone. Aha! There we can see the uncovered river Sheaf. It's just a muddy swamp at the moment. As I always say, I still can't see this opening in 2026. I just don't think there's any way it can happen. But every week I'm going to check on it. And maybe we'll get somewhere. Yeah, I can't see anything that's obviously different from last time. It's still just a massive building site. And that's all I can say at the moment. Store closing. Everything must go. Store closing. Unfortunately, a very familiar sign in downtown Sheffield. Super Pound World. I wonder if those rucksacks are £1. No, they can't possibly be £1. Downtown Sheffield on a Thursday. Oh, it's 11:25. I don't remember seeing that before. Oh, how cool. A bit of colour. And there's nothing wrong with a bit of colour on a cloudy, drab day like today. So there's the former Odeon cinema, currently Mecca Bingo, that is closing down. I doubt very much whether they'll let me in, but I could try. I understand that there's nothing left of the original cinema, it's been completely stripped, so it's not recognisable. But I'd like to have a look. Hello, I've got a YouTube channel. Right. Just wondering, is there any chance of having a look around?
Not unless you remember, no, you'd have to get management to be able to get permission to YouTube video.
Because I've heard you're closing down.
Yeah, again, but that's nothing official, so the management probably wouldn't want you filming anything just yet.
Okay.
Alright.
Well, I thought I'd ask anyway.
Yeah, no worries.
Thanks very much.
Okay.
Bye. Oh well. But a really interesting old building. Well, old. I say it's not that old, but a few decades, definitely. Built in the, you know, I'll have to check. Was it the 1940s or the 50s? But anyway, that's one of the things I wanted to do today. Now, something else I want to do today is supposedly a cultural and heritage market down the moor. Oh my god, it's a gale. So I'm going to head over towards the moor if I don't get blown away and see if there's an outdoor market there. So the future of this building is potentially in doubt. The last film that played here was The Sound of Music, and it played for, I don't know, a year and a half or something. It'd be a shame if that building goes, because there's so few old original cinema buildings left in downtown Sheffield now, and this is probably about the most complete one that there is. Gotta watch this space. I don't think I'm going to get much footage today if it starts raining cats and dogs. Feels like it's going to rain. If you are watching this video, please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Recording everything that's happening week by week, downtown Sheffield. Just beside the Peace Gardens, downtown Sheffield, we'll make our way down the moor and see what there is to be seen. Of course, the place is still a complete building site. Love these old buildings. These have definitely been around for 100 years plus. I do remember there was a big army surplus store somewhere here. I think I said that already. There's a Costa Coffee there. I've not been in that one before. Maybe I will. So, progress down here. Hard to say. Something. Now, if I am right, there is a market, an outdoor market on the moor. I meant to come to town yesterday, but it chucked it down all day. So I saw a break in the weather. But I'm not going to speak too soon. Downtown Sheffield on a Thursday lunchtime. About what you would expect these days. Oh, this looks like it might be coming together. It's potentially good. Potentially. Debenhams still closed. Don't know any plans for that building at the moment. I certainly don't think we've seen the last of stores closing down in the city centre. I think there's a lot more that are going to go. So it's just a question of which and when. Is there an outdoor market down here? I think something's happening down there. Now we're coming up to Tramlines weekend in Sheffield. It's a few weeks away. I'm not sure of the exact date. It's not far off. I'm going to try and cover Sheffield city centre over that weekend as part of the Fringe and see what's going on. I used to, when Tramlines was free, used to do the Fringe. Spend a whole weekend going around lots of different pubs and seeing different bands. That was like, did that around 2010, 2011. Then kind of lost touch with Tramlines. And now the whole thing has moved out of the city centre anyway, but I think there's still the Tramlines Fringe element. So I'm going to be around town that weekend, maybe catch a few bands, just see if town is as vibrant as it was when Tramlines was actually properly based in the city centre. But I don't know, we could be disappointed. Blacks, Pandora, Deichmann. Do you remember all these shops? Because You never know when things are going to disappear.